coming up in this read. And now you're taking on this vibe of, well, do you know what? I'm not going to hang around any place where I don't feel welcome with that Emperor energy. And you're literally focused on carving out, see that, carving out the positive. You're definitely sovereign. The Emperor, royalty, you're sovereign. No one else can decide anything for you. Hello, welcome to my channel, and if you've been here before, then welcome back. Right, so we are going to be doing a reading just for whoever is needing to hear the message the most. So basically, if you've resonated with the title, then this read is probably your reading, okay? But as always, use your discernment, because this is still a general reading, which means that it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody, and also only some parts could resonate for you but not the rest. So it's like a pick and choose reading, basically. You pick out what's hitting home for you and leave what doesn't for someone else, okay? As always, please do respect the tarot as well, okay? Approach it with caution, with patience, an open mind, and without any expectations, because I always say, look, the tarot often than not will surprise you, and it'll pull out things that you weren't expecting it to pull out, okay? Right, also, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Right, so I'm going to pull another 2, and then we'll get into this energy for you, okay? Right, so, oh, okay, well, I have to take it because they want to come out. I only wanted 2, but you've ended up with quite a lot. Okay, so from the Lenormand, you've got bad health, change, and sudden wealth. And then from the Enigma deck, the information about the decks can be found in my pinned comment below. Right, you've got study, think positive, yes, break up, and moving, brand new life. Okay, here's a bit of a mixed bag with this one. Right, so from the top, those of you who are struggling with ill health. Now, I don't normally go into areas like this because it's dodgy at the best of times, right? I'm not a medical professional. The only thing I can do is read the cards the best I can, and as honestly as I can as well. Normally I take a quick turn away from anything to do with health. I am being told that I have to acknowledge this particular message, so here it is. For those of you who are struggling, it is indicating that there is a positive change to your struggles, okay? So health is improving. Now, for some of you, this could be about your finances. It could be saying your finances are or were in bad health, and then that could be what's doing this sudden U-turn, okay? Anything to do with something that you were worried about, that there is a good resolution here to your problems, okay? Now with this sudden wealth, it's gonna bring with it a lot of opportunities, okay? Because you know that this is what additional finances can do, and we're seeing it again here with this brand new life moving. It's the same energy as this change, okay? So with this additional finances comes additional choices, because that's what money brings. And some of you will be looking at moving home as well, moving away from an unhealthy or a sick environment, okay? It could be the people around you that are sick, you know, like the way that they treat others is sick. You can take it as it resonates. Oftentimes you will find that the cards can be really specific and oftentimes very literal as well. Study, think positive, yes. Breakups, that's kind of the odd one out here, this breakups and fallouts, and then moving, brand new life. Okay, so somebody is currently going through like they're studying for some kind of an exam, and they're saying through your positive thinking, your dedication and your focus on your exams, then there's no reason why you shouldn't pass those exams, because that's where your attention and that's where your energy is currently being focused. So if you're trying to get through your exams, it could even be for some of you a driving lesson as well, that there's a bit of energy here that is indicating something to do with travel and cars. You could be sitting, you're driving, like you could be sitting your test for your driver's license. Again, as long as you stay focused on your task at hand, then you should be able to pass that. With they're saying with flying colours for some of you. So any kind of negative thinking, any self-doubts, any worries, concerns, anything like that, you can safely put them to the side. And again, there's this vibe of being distracted, but you're not allowing yourself to be distracted. And that's exactly what is playing into your favour at this point in time. Okay, you've got a yes here as well. So again, double confirmation for some of you that as long as you're not thinking about other things while you're doing this exam, or whatever this exam is for you, as long as you're not thinking of other things and you're focused on that at that time, then, you know, it should be fine. It should be okay. This breakup or fallout, I don't feel is necessarily a bad thing. I feel that this reading is for somebody who is breaking up with either a specific individual who is unhealthy or a group of individuals who is unhealthy. Now, it's really bizarre because I've literally just done the twin flame reads, and the messages that came out in that read were very, very similar, if not the same. And of course, like, I'm using different decks. I've also cleansed the entire area, and I've taken a break since I recorded that read. And it's still coming out really, really similar, which I find bizarre because they're completely different decks. But the energy is still very much present. So this particular breakup, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's someone who is breaking up from people, places, things, and even for some of you, ways of thinking that are holding you back. Okay, and moving forwards towards a brand new life, laying the foundations, the building blocks for something that is more healthy, more in alignment with who you are and the direction that you want to go in your life. For some of you, you're going to be receiving some kind of additional finances to help you out with this. For some of you, you could have just been waiting to sell something. For some of you, you could have been waiting to sell a car, sell a house, in order to gain these additional finances so that you can pick up the bits of your life that you want to take with you and move into a new life. It feels a lot like somebody is leaving one old timeline and beginning a brand new timeline, and that they're doing it through some. I want to say yes to they're doing it through the help of the messages that they're receiving on a spiritual level, but they're also doing it for practicality reasons as well. Really strange energy. I'm quite shocked to see that this is very, very similar to the reading for the twin flames that I've just done, but there it is. Right, so we're going to pull some tarot and we'll see if we can get further information on this, because it's a bit of a weird one. Messages for the collective. Okay. Messages for the... Thank you. messages for the collective, please. Okay, now with this read, it's not Zodiac specific, but I will tell you the Zodiacs that are coming out, okay? So you have Six of Cups, Scorpion, Knight of Coins, Virgo, Three of Wands, Aries, the Lovers, Gemini, the Emperor, Aries. What else for the collective, please? What else for the... Thank you. The Eight of Coins is Virgo energy. Four of Cups, Cancer. What else for the collective? There's a new lease of life here for somebody as well. It's like someone is honestly looking at life as if everything was brand new again. You have the Seven of Coins, that's Taurus energy, Temperance, Sagittarius, and the Page of Swords, Air. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then you've got more Libra with the Two of Swords. So, yeah, it's under that one, the Two of Wands. Okay. Yeah, it's like someone's looking at life here with a brand new optimistic point of view. So whoever this reading's for, they've gone through a lot of rejection in their lifetime with this Four of Cups, and it's like that they're putting this rejection to good use now with the Seven of Coins. So there's a healthy balance, temperance, and a healthy understanding that not everything or not everyone is going to be for you, and it's like you're taking this new fresh approach to everything that you do. Now this is confusing me with these energies here, because it feels completely different from the energy that I'm picking up on whoever is watching this video. This feels like an outside energy that's looking at you and looking at what you're doing. So we're going to find out more of that. Why is the Page of Swords here, please, for the collective? This could also be you investigating as well. You could well be investigating perhaps where it is that you're going to live. Say, for example, if you've chosen to physically move to a new place, then you're probably investigating what that new place potentially has to offer for you, so that you can ensure that you're making the best decision for yourself, basically. So you could be looking at practical things, especially with the Emperor being central to this read. You could be looking at practical things such as what is the internet connection like over where you would like to move to. What is the law on driving? What documents do you need? All the rest, you know, you could really be looking hard, long and hard at the practical, the Emperor and the Eight of Coins. Like even the things that you wouldn't necessarily have thought about, such as when do the electric companies expect you to pay their bills? Because you know that's going to be different in every single country. You know, every single country is going to have different ways and different laws, and you could be investigating that just to make sure that this new place where you're trying to build foundations for your future, if it's going to be congruent with you. Tell us more about this Page of Swords, please. But for others of you, this Page of Swords definitely does feel like somebody else looking in at you and trying to figure out what you're doing. King of Wands. Okay, so that's Leo energy. Action, dedication, the fire, passion. Something about taking action. Nine of Swords in the Chariot. Yeah, okay, so if this is somebody who is looking in and they've figured out that you're about to move. Somebody that you broke up with, somebody that you had a falling out with, they have learnt that you're planning on moving. As soon as you get these test results in, whatever kind of test that could be, as soon as you get your test results in, you're gone, basically. And somebody has found out about your plan, and that they're not happy at the prospect of you leaving. Okay, so there's potentially a bit of problems here that's brewing for you, because whoever this is that you've had this falling out with, they actually don't want to see you go. They don't want to see you leave. So the King of Wands is here because it's like, again, that I'm feeling this strategy. It's an energy of strategy. It's almost like they're trying to figure out what can they say, what can they do to try and convince you to stay, because for their own reasons that I'm not completely clear of, they don't want to see you go. They don't want to see you move. They're saying that they don't know how they would cope without you being around. Why is the Lovers here, please? That's like half the deck. And it's almost all in reverse as well, I think. Yeah, it is in reverse. Okay. 3 of Coins reversed, Tower reversed, 5 of Cups reversed, Devil reversed, Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, so this individual who is saying, don't go, don't leave, there's something horrific has happened between you two. Absolutely horrific. Now, they've said some things that were absolutely disgusting with that Queen of Swords reversed. That, I mean, any of the cards reversed are a little bit anyway, but when it's the Queen of Swords reversed, it's really hurtful words were said to you, and now you're taking on this vibe of, well, do you know what, I'm not going to hang around any place where I don't feel welcome with that Emperor energy. And you're literally focused on carving out, see that, carving out the positive. And it's like, if anybody gives you weird vibes, you disassociate really, really quickly from whoever it is that's giving you these weird vibes. Now, this individual specifically said something very, very hurtful with that Queen of Swords reversed, and very unfair. Okay, it feels like you were attacked by this person, straight up attacked. The Devil reverse indicates to me that this individual has realized that what they said specifically was out of order, right? I do love to see the Devil reverse, because it's someone who is trying to not be toxic in how they are with other people, and specifically this individual is trying to be more conscientious of how they speak and how they relate to others, right? 5 of Cups reversed. Now that feels like an undoing. It's like they're trying to undo the damage that they've caused. And Tower reversed, that's like that's literally that they're trying to backtrack and avoid a disaster, because in their mind, for you to move would, for them, be a disaster. And then 3 of Coins reversed. So they weren't exactly a team player. This is somebody who is very, very selfish. They were very consumed with their own problems, and that they weren't really thinking about how their words and actions affected you. But now you're planning on moving, it's become all too real for them. And it's like, Lovers, this could be ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. It could be an ex-love. It could be. You then have the 6 of Cups, the Knight of Coins, and the 3 of Wands. So you might have tried to remain friends with this individual after the breakup, okay? But it's looking very much as if they don't want to be just friends. They're certainly looking to have something more with you. This could also be somebody that you've known for a very long time as well, with that Six of Cups. They always suspected that you would move with that Knight of Coins and the Three of Wands. It's like they always suspected it, but they never... They didn't really give you credit for actually doing it, you know, because there was always something that was keeping you in that location. So they never thought that you would actually do it. They never thought you'd actually move. Why is the Knight of Coins here, please, for the collective? Page of Cups reversed. Okay, so you're not waiting around for any kind of apology. Even though you know that you're due an apology, you're not hanging around waiting for it, because there's something about evidence that they have displayed to you that has made you see a lot of things really, really differently. And I'm getting like they have made you realise that you're the one that's in charge of what you do, and you're not in charge of what others do. Why is that Three of Wands here, please, for the collective? It's like you're not putting your worth and your value into other individuals. That's what I was trying to say. Judgment, yeah. Judgment. Using your best judgment, listening to your higher self, and furthermore, confirmation that this is somebody from your past, and it feels recent past, trying to come back around to you as well. High Priestess. You might have felt that that this individual would contact you as soon as you started making plans to move away. You might have had a sneaky suspicion that this individual would do this, and your suspicions are correct, basically. So you weren't just being paranoid. Whoever this read is for, you were not just being paranoid. Like, whoever this is pertaining to, that they weren't very kind to you. Now they're discovering that you're potentially leaving the country and they don't like it. It's indicating that they will attempt to do what they can to stop you from leaving the country, or the town, or the city, or like whatever it is. For most of you, it's leaving the country, because the amount of panic and worry that other person is feeling, it feels like you're potentially moving like so far away, really far away. Else for the collective, thank you. Leveling up. You deserve the best. Major improvement, doing inner work and dealing with past hurts. Yeah. So before you leave, there's going to be an opportunity basically for you to both reach a new level with each other, and to deal with whatever has transpired between you. I don't see that they are going to be successful in trying to convince you to stay where you're currently at, because I see that you have done so much inner work on yourself that you're no longer allowing others outside of you to dictate what you can and can't do. Like, you're going to be doing this regardless of what they say. But there is going to be an opportunity for you both to clear the air between you. And then you've got meditate under there. Meditate daily, follow your intuition, find inner peace and balance, and time alone with a partner. So you could be reducing down your social circle, and you could be seriously going within and listening for the answers, following your intuition. That peace and balance as well. It's like you've leveled up in such a way, and especially with that Emperor being there as well, it's like it's going to be incredibly difficult, if not impossible, for an outsider to try and get you to change your mind, to try and get you to feel differently about yourself, you know, anything like that. There's definitely a new level of maturity to this particular read. And again, it doesn't make a difference how old you are physically. I mean, spiritually, that there's a new level of maturity here. You're taking yourself seriously in the way that you know you're sovereign. You're definitely sovereign. The Emperor, royalty, you're sovereign. No one else can decide anything for you. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Wow. Expect miracles. And under their voyage of the heart, yeah, love flows through you and to you. Wow. And again, more insinuations of long distance travel with that ship. So you've been on a spiritual journey that has led you to a physical journey. And this is where things are going to start working in your favour. This is where you're going to start to see miracles taking place in your life. Because you've taken that hard line. That hard line between what you know is right for you and the opinions of others. Like, you still respect the opinions of others, but you're definitely not allowing the opinions of others to decide on your behalf. What else for the collective, please? Okay. Surrender the habit of people-pleasing. Yeah, you have. This is why we're seeing this energy. Because you have surrendered the energy of people-pleasing. That is what's turned your entire life and your perspective around. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Yeah. So this is exactly why we're seeing this energy. This massive, massive turnaround. And it's weird that I was trying to articulate that before that card came out. And surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding but not rigid. And this will help you to resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So yeah, it's the balance, isn't it? Again, you're being pulled back to this temperance, everything in moderation and in balance. So just remember that, because you know now, like you know now that you're sovereign and that you know what is right for you. Don't be mistaken by thinking that you might know what's right for everybody else. Okay, it's the balance between the two. So, and also again, whoever it is that's trying to convince you to stay, they do struggle with their ego in the way of they always assume that they're correct with everything, and they're not. They're really, really not. Interesting read. So that is what I have for you. I just hope it resonated for somebody. If you would like to book a private reading that is more catered specifically to your needs, then the link to do so can be found in my pinned comment below. Thank you so much to everyone who has liked, shared, subscribed and supported my channel. It really does help me to get the messages out there to those who need to hear them. And thank you so much for watching. We shall speak again soon. Bye.